Around 1988, I and writer David Michelini had been asked to tasked to help put a little momentum back into the Amazing Spider-Man title from Marvel Comics. The book had hit a bit of a soft spot, and the company was looking to get it back to the prominence they thought it deserved. At the time, the X-Men and mutant books were all the rage. Well, over the next few years, David and myself did what we were hired to do, and we got people talking about Spidey again. My art skills were beginning to mature, and people were noticing the way the book was looking too. After a few years of this, I was getting the itch to become a writer, not because I thought I had anything important to say, but mostly because it would allow me to write stories with characters who faced Spidey that I wanted to draw. So in 1991, I decided to leave the Spidey book and look for another title where I could leverage my drawing skills as the reason to let me write. If you let me write the book, and I am not very good right now, I bet you I can convince myself to also draw the book for you. So so went my sales pitch to various editors. If you wanted the skilled artist Todd, it would have to be in connection with letting the unskilled writer Todd on the book. Surprisingly, Marvel instead offered to create a new Spidey title. They had been thinking about that for a while, not because of me, but because it would be their fourth Spidey title and they could have one come out each week. Thinking they were being a little foolish to let me write such a new project, I kept my mouth shut and said, sure, I can do that. Thus came into being a comic titled simply Spider-Man. The book came out and instantly set a sales record, one that still stands today for a book with one author. The book was at the top of the charts and things were looking good, but as time went by, the company began to slowly pull back some of the control of the book and began asking me to change things. At first, I didn't mind, since this was part of the creative process from time to time, but over time, it began to become a regular occurrence, and eventually, on one phone call, they asked for another change, and I said to them, look, I'll make the change of your staff, or your staff can, but once this month's book is complete, I'm done. I'm going to leave the book. This last change was just the proverbial straw that broke the camel's back. It was no more important or burden to me than all the prior requests. I just felt with my first child a few months away that then was a good time to step away, catch my breath, and play dad for a while. During that time away, the idea of Image Comics began to percolate, but that's a story for another day.